Hi there. Have you ever felt anxious or unsure in front of camera? Definitely I have. Welcome to my camera confidence project day 34. Here I am sharing my tips and my progress, how I am gaining camera confidence. If you find it interesting and if you find it you have something to give me feedback, please join in. Today I'm standing in the front of our Norwegian castle and doing this first time a video in actually open public. In a sense, I'm also trying to coming out of my comfort zone, and in a sense I'm doing it in where I can see other people also watching me. It is a bit strange and I feel a bit of anxiety of standing here in front of people talking directly to my camera. But this is something I think I need to be better at if I want to be confident in front of a camera. And this is something I think most people doesn't bother either that I'm doing this. But in me, in a sense, I see that as a challenging part. Even though this is my first time, so I will be challenging myself, and I'm also doing this video in daylight. In a way, I think that my Insta360 camera will give me better video quality when I'm doing it daily and outside. The reason for that is I have what I found out many times when I'm doing it in my home. I do not have enough lights to have good picture quality to be able to send on YouTube. And in a way, I'm also thinking that is a challenge that I will not be using this camera in when I'm doing my production at home. So I think the camera sensors are too small for that, and but the benefit of doing it outside here in outside is that it's a small camera. It's very easy to take with me, and since it also is waterproof, it means that I can use it not worrying about the weather. As many of you know that weather in Norway can be unstable, meaning that it can start raining, and I will not be able to use the camera in the same way. And the other part is that I'm standing in front of our Norwegian castle, and if in future I will do some video vlogs, so I must have confidence to doing in front of other people while standing. And I see that I do not think that many people are staring at me, but I still have a feeling of that it's a bit it's a bit of I'm not very comfortable with it, and in a sense it's just like doing something for the first time. A bit of anxiety, but still it is very quiet, actually exciting to do it, that I'm able to do it and stop worrying about what other people will think or what they are thinking of it. So in a sense, I'm also testing my camera that I can Wireless Pro. I will be going a bit far from my camera and see how the voice of this is doing it. Since I'm using my Wireless Pro mics, it has got very good reviews of saying that this is a mic system that is also working very good when you are a bit far away. And this is something which is not been tested from me. Actually, some people or in the YouTube has been doing, but it's something to do it by yourself and see the challenges. As I have also found out that many times the equipment you are buying can be very good, but still you are not able to actually no, you are not able to actually use it as it is intended, and you do not get the same quality as other people. So in a sense, this is also checking the technicality of this format, that I'm able to deliver good audio. And it will be also exciting to do a post-production where I will be trying to decrease the noise which I'm getting from the traffic nearby, and also the people who are walking in this area. And it will be exciting to see how this disturbance will affect my video. And I'm standing here in a summer day where we see that lots of people has come. I think that a lot of children from the schools are also visiting the Norwegian castle. It is a very beautiful castle, and I see that on the right side they have a cover. I think there are some maintenance or repairing work doing it behind it. But from here where I'm standing, I think the people will see that is a whole castle and not see that their work being doing behind it. So that is one of the parts which is I'm doing today, and I think the first anxiety of what other people will say about it has actually gone away, and I actually can talk while I'm doing this recording. And I'm a bit happy today that I'm also above. This is the 34th day, which means that I am above my 66 days challenge which I'm doing for video production in gaining camera confidence. So in sense, I'm starting the second part of being camera confident. And that is, I want also to you guys who are struggling with the camera confidence and other challenges in your life, I would suggest that you should start trying it and let our brain start being efficient and learn by it. And the improvement will come. I'm very sure about that. That when you start doing something, you will increase in your ability. Your skills will increase very fast. That is why I'm saying that is that our human brains are very efficient and very intelligent. I think the most of the people, what they are lacking is that they do not want to try it. And our brain doesn't like to be used because it uses a lot of energy of doing new stuff. And that's the reason I think that it wants to do repeat the things, repeat the activities, the task it is doing each day, because then it will be run efficient, meaning that it will do not have to use a lot of brain power. Let's say a person who wakes up each day, he goes to the bathroom and brushes his toothbrushes. He doesn't have to use a lot of brain power to do that. But if he goes out and want to do something new, he has to plan for it. He has to use a lot of preparations and use the brain and see the benefits and the weaknesses of doing that. And if you had to do it each day, new thing, the brain will be exhausted. But as long as you're doing the same activity each day, it becomes a habit and the brain knows each day what to do. The same is about when you're going to sleep. If you had to do new activities each day, let's say that you make certain types of foods each day, you learn about it, and in a couple of months or from your childhood, you know how to make omelette, for example. and in one day you come and home and you want to try a new recipe for a new, let's say you want to make a Thai food item. Then you have to prepare, you have to read about it, you have to listen, maybe some YouTube channels. Let's say you want to make sushi, because this is very popular at the moment. But even though you need to learn a bit about it, you need to know how they are making the sushi, and you will go to the internet, take a new recipe, and things like that. It means that your brain has to be used in another way, not just the familiar repeated tasks. And next day you come with a new, you want to make a Arabian dish, you do have to do the same thing again. And or if as long as you are not doing the same item each day, your brain will not learn it as a task or a habit, but actually use your brain power each day. But if you in the same sense, what I'm saying that the brain, as long as you do repeat a task, it will get better at. That is the efficiency of the brain, and your brain will start to make new neurons in your brain to actually do it same task efficient each day. And it will come one day you will not need any effort to do it. I can explain you in another way. I have started to train and do some activity each day. My main goal was to do some activity each day, at least 30 minutes. So in a sense, I have been doing it. I think I'm on day 80. My first target was 66 days, but now I'm doing it twice because I want to be sure that I will be able to train each day. But now as I'm over 80 days, something in me triggers me each day to go and do some exercise. It can be jogging, it can be walking, and it can be other parts. But as long as something in me, my brain each day be triggered to do some activities. And as long as I do not do that, I feel that something is missing. Same as when you are waking up and you haven't brushed your teeth one day. All day your brain will tell you that you have not done the same specific habit you are doing each day. So something is wrong. So that's the reason I want you guys to understand that if you want to learn a new habit, you need to repeat for so long time that your brain doesn't have to use a lot of brain power to actually execute it. As this has started to become a part of me to train exercise each day, and that has been changing my identity in a way sense. In that sense, I think I have been succeeded in doing same kind of activity, and I have used the same method to also actually gaining camera confidence. And since I have been, this is on my 34th day, I actually already noticed that I'm much more confident standing or in front of a camera, seeing directly to the lens, and actually talk to it as if I was talking to a person on the other side. And this is something I think all of us who has been struggling with the camera is that we need to understand that when we are talking to a person, not a camera lens or many persons. And I think this is the one I have learned from a person to actually focus on only one person who will see your video. He will see, I think, one person each time. I do not think that couple of groups will see your video. So that's the reason you have to see directly on your camera lens if a person is standing behind it. And I see now that my time for today is done. I'm actually finished doing today's session, and I'm ending today's session in a good way. The reason for that is that I have actually done this the first time, where I know there are some people not far away from me, and I'm still doing it. I'm not bothering other people, and other people not bothering me. So in ending on that note, we see you tomorrow or the next time when I'm ready with a new video. I will definitely like some comments on it. What do you think about it? So until the next time, bye bye from Camera Confidence Project Day 34.